about 2025 movies and TV. I mean, one of the cool things that was announced, Netflix had a little conference or something a couple of weeks ago, and one of the things there that they covered was international movies, and they said Troll 2, not Trolls, Troll 2, the sequel to
Featuring
the
Justin Timberlake.
2022 movie, is coming out in 2025. So that's going to be a big movie for next year because I had no clue that it still held this record, but it holds the record for the most watched non-English film on Netflix still to this day.
That's actually pretty crazy.
Yes, yeah, that's pretty impressive. I mean, I don't know if it. I'm pretty sure it's not even the Netflix original record. Like it's like their international film record. Like, they stuck -1 on there, and Trolls still killing it. We didn't review it on the channel. I'm thinking maybe we'll go back and watch it before the second one comes out. It was a very good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely go back. I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
It was during our break, and I just didn't.
Yeah.
No, I watched Ted Lasso instead.
Yeah, but it was a pretty good movie. A second one I think will be really cool. Same director, Roar Uthog, is coming back, and yeah, it's been in development since 2023 because it absolutely crushed it in 2022. So definitely looking forward to that. And yeah, I think that's gonna be a good movie. But I was like, let's make a list of what's coming out in 2025 besides just Troll 2. Right now. It seems like a pretty quiet year, monster wise, creature feature wise. We got a couple. Like the next big one, in my opinion, is gonna be Primitive War, which is that Vietnam movie with dinosaurs. Basically, a team gets sent out to find Green Berets that have gone missing, and instead they encounter some dinosaurs in this valley. Now, there's been 2 books written about this Primitive War series, plus a 3rd anthology book, as well as a comic book adaptation, and there's even a little bestiary book as well. So there's some depth to it. They're making a tabletop RPG for it. The comic book was Indiegogo funded. So it sounds like a really cool series. They've dropped a little behind the scenes making of thing, and the whole cast seemed really into it. Setting looked great, and it's got a pretty nice fan base too. I had no clue when I did some research on it. It's got a nice little community. Definitely a dinosaur movie worth looking forward to this year. I think Primitive War and Troll 2 will be the 2 big movies for next year for this fan base here. The other one coming out is the big Hollywood one. It's Jurassic World 4 Rebirth. After everyone thought it was over with the 3rd one, they're doing a 4th one. I only saw the first Jurassic World. I thought it was pretty good. Second and third one.
Any of them.
Second and third one I heard weren't that wonderful. I heard the 3rd one was really not that great. And then, of course, we have Kaiju number 8 season 2 coming sometime in 2025. I believe there's a special episode. I don't know if it's releasing here. That's dropping in Japan. It's like almost like a compilation episode. I think that's coming out sometime in February. I don't know if we're gonna get that here. Great series, loved it. Totally should watch it if you haven't yet. And the mangas are fantastic too. And then one random one. It's a creature feature. It's part of the Pooh universe. It's a Bambi the Reckoning. I don't know if you guys saw this teaser. Bambi was pretty yoked. I mean, he took out a SUV, had a big set of antlers, and is out on the hunt for his mother's killer. I mean, it sounds absolutely crazy and bonkers, but yeah, it's a creature feature, guys. And then besides all those, some pending movies and series is Monarch Season 2 we know is in development. We got some pictures. Time frame
it's
on
a pretty
that.
cool teaser pictures going on over there. Yeah, I'm excited for it. I hope it's not too long of a wait. Like, I don't know if they're gonna make it like try to lead into the next MonsterVerse movie, because who knows how long that's gonna take. I'm excited for Monarch. It seems like it did really well on Apple TV.
Yeah, I think it came out around this time last year. Was it like last like November it started?
Yeah.
So if I had to guess, I would say maybe November next year, 2025. No dates on it yet. If not, I would say maybe spring 2026.
We're spoiled where we get these movie quality like mini series where it's basically like a 6 hour long movie.
Yeah.
But like, I hope that they try to increase the rate at which this is released. Even if the quality isn't as cool and they just focus more on like human stories or something. 2 years between seasons is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And now that cast, Anna Sawai, she was in Shogun, blew up for that. The cast has got some awards there, so they're going to be filming other things. That's, Netflix takes forever to put out series, as you all know.
It's the big problem with streaming is it takes way too long.
Yeah, you finish it and then they're like, all right, I guess I'll wait a couple of years before I see the sequel. I mean, we're getting quality material here, so I mean, it does take time to write. More production goes into it, but
I know, but it's a little crazy sometimes.
Yeah, no, I understand. I agree.
Yeah. And when we're talking about big gaps, I mean, Cloverfield sequel movie still with no year of being released.
It's still in development.
Possibly this year? Who knows?
This is the real sequel to Cloverfield. Not 10 Cloverfield Lane or Paradox or... What was the other one? I don't know. Was those were the two? I thought there was a fourth one for some reason.
Super 8 is like not really... connected.
It's a pseudo sequel.
It was a similarly marketed movie with the same production team, but not related. Very similar though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's A Quiet Place was supposed to be.
Yes, but then they were like, "Oh, this is really good that we're gonna."
Yeah, this is actually good, so we don't need to put the Cloverfield name on it to just pawn it off on people.
That's literally what they said about it. And what have they done? 2 movies and a prequel now?
Yeah, 2 movies and a prequel. Supposedly the prequel was not very good.
Oh, I heard it was really good.
I heard the sequel was good.
Oh.
The Cloverfield 2, Quiet Place 2, which did have prequel elements to it.
Yeah.
I think they did a third one, which I heard was not very good. I don't know. I haven't watched those movies yet.
Yeah. The first one was very good. I didn't see the second one or the prequel.
I didn't watch any of them. But yeah, I'm excited for Cloverfield. It was one of those movies where it was just like, it was an experience at the time, and I feel like it inspired a lot of people like to kind of get back into the monster movie fandom. I don't know if you do found footage again. I don't know how you approach it, because I feel like the found footage element of it really did add an extra layer of immersion, and you see the sequel movies haven't had the same success. 10 Cloverfield Lane was very good.
Yes.
But it was a different
movie.
It was tangentially a sequel.
Yeah.
And I don't know, if you do found footage again, or if you try to do...
The thing is, not many people are walking around with a camera anymore.
Everyone's got a cell phone now.
Yeah, everyone's got a cell phone now. Yes.
It's going to be... The whole movie is going to be in portrait mode.
Yeah.
And you're going to have, like, weird, like, skin filters going over people as they come into frame.
Yeah.
And, that's what they're going to do. Not really. Maybe you do documentary, or, like...
Yeah.
Like you maybe following a news crew or something along those lines. I don't know how you make that for the modern time. It's... Man, what's it been, like 14 years since Cloverfield came out? I don't know. It's been a while.
I want to say it's nearing, like, close to, like, 20, honestly. I feel like I was in senior year of high school. You might be right around 14. Cloverfield 2008. Yes.
2008. Yeah, so we're going on 14 years, yeah.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely a movie
16.
that, hopefully we get a trailer at some point this year, and, who knows? We might get one of those just like, hey, it's coming out holiday season, or it's gonna be a Thanksgiving movie.
Yeah.
I could see that being a possibility.
I mean, they were very viral with the marketing for the first one, so
yeah,
they might do that again. I mean, you never
well,
know.
usually they launch their viral marketing campaign in lead up to the movie.
Yeah.
So it's usually a few months prior to the movie coming out. We'll see if they do that. And then, honestly, this is a follow-up to a story that we covered at the beginning of our podcast. Like one of the first episodes, Project Nemesis was supposed to be getting a series
From Apple
and a
TV.
reboot of the novels. And the first one, I believe, is out. The first reboot novel.
Oh, yes, the reboot novel, yes. But,
And
yeah, the TV series itself from Apple, though, it's still in development. There's been recent articles about it where it's been brought up, but like it's basically like, yeah, this dude's producing it, and it's gonna come. It's the John Wick director. He's a very busy man right now. He's like, I'm working on this list right now. Like, yeah. He's became a very busy man after that movie.
yeah.
But Project Nemesis is there on it, and I think it will be great. I really hope it becomes a very big thing. But
Yeah. I mean that's basically it for 2020, possibly 2025.
Yeah.
I don't know about Project Nemesis.
yeah,
We also have them, and we have Attack the 50-Foot Woman. I don't think those are going to be out for like another 2-3 years.
I think those are like heavy in development. We're looking
Yeah.
at 2027 at that point for those guys. But,
Yeah, honestly, like unless some miracle happens, I don't
Yeah.
think they're. I don't even know if they've begun actual
Yeah.
production on that yet.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully we get some physical releases from SRS Cinema, Brush of the Gods. Who knows what else?
Hoshi 35.
Motion 35.
I think that one's like definitely coming out this year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly going to be physical releases, but this was mainly to cover theatrical and streaming and TV releases here in the States. But hopefully we get some other things that surprise us. You never know, guys. You never know.
Yeah.